All right, here we go. So what is up, guys? My name is Jessica. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, well then welcome back. I need to find my notebook. I find it, I just need to grab it. It's right here and it has a cat in it. I think it's cute. Anyways, today we are doing a video. I tried to start filming yesterday and I completely forgot what I was doing. So that's fun, but I'm trying to, what the hell is this? Where are my notes? Basically, I am lost. Here we go. How to be a successful YouTuber. So as y'all know, if you've been on my channel for a while, I have been on YouTube for a while. Many years now. And it's sad to go back and look how, you know, long it's been and the growth that I have had. That has been like, it's literally been, like I've been in the red for a while. It's been bad. But YouTube is something I really enjoy doing. Belle, get out of my window. What are you doing? So anyways, yeah, I've been on YouTube for a while and obviously my channel is not as good as I would like to be. I'm very fortunate for the viewers that I do have, for the people that continue coming back. I very much appreciate it. However, a lot of people have left me and I get it. I kind of went MIA a little bit. Not necessarily MIA because I was still posting, but like mentally I was MIA. I'm not going to go into detail about like my life, but I will show you my cat. I love you, Belle. Fine, bye. I don't need to be so rude. But I went through a bunch of videos recently and I was watching different tips and tricks on how to actually grow your channel and how to get your engagement up and all this stuff. And I created a little list of probably 50 videos, not literally, but probably like 5 or 6 videos that I watched. Spent probably 4 or 5 hours watching these videos. And a lot of them said the exact same things. YouTube is something that is very difficult to break into unless you break into it. It's not something that you can just like easily do. It is challenging to kind of grow your viewership and grow your engagement and grow, you know, your channel. A lot of things are saying that you have to kind of just keep practicing, get comfortable in front of a camera. A lot of the people are saying that you don't need all this good quality stuff. So if you're clicked on this because you want to see if this video is working for me, or if you're clicking on this because you want to see if these facts work for you, I'm going to read off the facts. I'm going to try and attempt to do these things and I'm going to see if they actually work. A lot of people were saying as well as like, you either have it or you don't. And as much as, you know, I want to say, oh, like it's fine, I have it. So far, it's proven that I don't. And like that sucks for me because like that's basically saying me as a person is just not compatible enough for the internet. It's fine. I'm not compatible enough for any relationship either, so don't even worry about it. But yeah, basically it's saying that you have to have the personality to go online and you have to have the right, I don't know what word I'm looking for. You just either you have it or you don't. And you have to be comfortable enough to sit in front of the camera and talk and make a fool of yourself and be okay with it. And like, honestly, I'm cool with it. So like, please hype me up. Also, I have a pimple band-aid on my cheek, completely off topic, but I just hit it with the book and it hurt. So ignore this, it's here, we're gonna acknowledge it, we're gonna move on from it, let's go. That way you guys don't have to stare like, is something on your face? Yeah, something is on my face, a pimple band-aid, because I have a pimple on my face. So yeah, all right, so some of the notes that they were talking about was no clickbait. That was a big, huge thing, and I already knew this, because like clickbait is a thing in the past. Like David Dobrik got canceled like years ago. He's back now, and like low-key kind of still like him, because he's kind of funny and entertaining. But him as a person, I'm gonna just keep my opinions to myself. But clickbait is not your friend. Used to be your friend. Used to go on, oh my god, my cat ate what? Or I got in a car accident. All this stuff to like draw in the attention of viewers, and then people will click on the video, be like, you're stupid, like you didn't get in a car accident, you were playing remote control cars and your car hit a wall. That's not the same thing as a car accident, and people will click on your video and wouldn't watch the whole thing. And what everybody was saying is that YouTube learned to hate this, because people would click on your videos and watch them for maybe a minute or two and then click out because one, they didn't care because the video wasn't what they thought it would be, and two, they just weren't engaged in the video. They have this expectation when clicking on the video to be drawn to it, to be entertained to it, to, you know, follow through on what the title says, what the thumbnail shows. And when that wasn't what they were showing and the watch time was way down, YouTube was like, we need to fix something about this, we need to change this because this isn't okay. Our watch time is completely sinking because people aren't trusting the videos that are being seen on their timelines, on their pages, on their, you know, whatever the thing is called. Not the Explore page, that's Instagram. Suggested. The videos that YouTube was suggesting was just not what they expected them to be, and people were disappointed, and like I said, they weren't trusting them anymore. So clickbait is a big no, do not do it. I personally have never really done clickbait. The things that I write in my titles might be eye-catching or drawing, which isn't a bad thing, but there's something that's always relative to the video. You don't want to put, my dog ate what? And your dog is actually a stuffed animal. It's not the same. That ain't it. Kind of going off that with watch time. Watch time is more important than views. Watch time is your best friend. Although getting views is nice and saying, oh my god, this video got 2,000 views or whatever, however many views you freaking get in your videos. 20 views, yay for me. Like, instead of looking at that, you want to look at your watch time. You want to see how long people actually sat there and watched your video for. I felt like I was too far away. You're gonna focus properly? My cat is in my way. I would like to sit closer, but I can't. You are literally in my lap. Yeah, watch time is your best friend. You want to get your watch time up as high as you can possibly get it. You want people to watch your entire video to the very end. You want to keep it eye-catching, and that all comes along with editing and keeping them engaged. If you cannot sit through your own video and be engaged the entire duration of time, nobody else is gonna do it. If you can't sit there and watch your video and say, oh yeah, this is entertaining, I enjoy this, how do you expect anybody else to do the exact same thing? You can't. So keep your watch time up by keeping people engaged. Watch your video front to back before you post it, before you even export it from whatever software you're using. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's iMovie or Windows Movie Maker or Final Cut Pro or what Sony, whatever you freaking use. If you cannot watch your own video, nobody else will be. So watch your video through, make sure it's entertaining. Any parts you're like, this is boring, this is stupid, this is pointless, cut it out. People don't want to have long pauses. People don't want to have these random like, so today I did this today. Like, nobody wants to see that. It's not entertaining, it's not eye-catching, it's not engaging, it's boring, point blank. Also, figure out who you are. If you're starting a channel, if you are trying to improve your channel, figure out who you are as a person. Figure out your niche. Figure out what your demographic is. I've taken a lot of marketing classes, so this is something that I very much like, I understand. So I'm gonna try and like dumb it down for people who like don't understand it. Like, it's not that hard to understand. I'm not calling you dumb. You get my point. Understanding your niche is understanding who is watching your videos. So personally, my niche is like quote unquote fangirls. Like people that like to go to concerts, people that like to listen to music, people that enjoy that social media kind of atmosphere. And you can always tell when the videos fit my niche and when they don't. And sometimes I'll post random videos that don't fit in my certain genre, and like I know when I post them they're not gonna do as well, and like that's okay with me because I do this for memories and for my own enjoyment. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day if I post a video and it doesn't get as many views as a different one, because it's something I genuinely enjoy doing. Like personally for me, reactions are such a huge part of my channel, and as well as concert vlogs, which was lacking over the last year because obviously COVID was a thing, but now concerts are back up. Concert vlogs are coming back in my forte, and everything to do with music and social media and pop culture, all that kind of stuff was my cup of tea. It was stuff I genuinely enjoyed doing, and it's something that my viewers also enjoy doing. They're like-minded people like me. My demographic was a lot of females in their late teenage or early 20s. That's my market. It's important to know who you're marketing to as well, because like I'm gonna sit here and I can talk about, so you know, I went to a party last night, or I did this, or you know, this happened. Not, so guys, we're gonna play My Little Ponies. Like, you gotta know who you're marketing to. If your demographic is a bunch of middle schoolers, you gotta be careful with what you say, because those kids are impressionable. If your demographic is a bunch of college students, well, you can say, you know what? You're an idiot. Like, what are you doing? Don't put your hair like that. Not that I would ever say that, but you get my point. People are a lot different depending on what age they are, so learn your demographic and learn your niche. It's very, very important. I'm definitely focusing a lot on my niche recently. I'm trying to change it up, make sure my channel is more kind of promoting that image. I changed my header, I changed my profile picture. It's very much looking like somebody who enjoys going to concerts. Like, my header is a freaking concert ticket in it. Like, that's kind of the image I'm trying to portray, because that's who I am, and I'm being authentic, and that's a huge part as well. Be authentically yourself. You don't want to be somebody fake, you don't want to be somebody else. Like, the thing is, you could create this image, this Hannah Montana version of yourself to post online, this Miranda Sings version of yourself to post online, and you could do that and your channel could grow tremendously. But I promise you, being somebody who you're not and having to be that constantly and stay in character all the time, if you're doing something like Miranda Sings, it's a little bit different because it obviously is a character. Me sitting here being like, hi guys, I'm this perfect girl with perfect skin who goes to a perfect college, straight A's, perfect life. Like, that's not me. Like, that's not who I am. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm someone that I'm not, because that is exhausting. And people will break through that shell of this image that you have. They're gonna break down that wall eventually and learn that you're not real. And as time goes on, they're gonna realize that, and the viewers that you had initially that fell in love with that character of who you were are gonna leave, because that character is gonna diminish as you get burnt out and as time goes on. And some of them might stay, some of them might like who you genuinely are, but if you portrayed something else, that's what they fell in love with, that's what they subscribe to. And that's, I think, a lot of troubles with people who, per se like me, who posted videos in the past. Like, I freaking loved Why Don't We? I still love Why Don't We? But I did a lot of content based around them, and as time moves on and people kind of grow out of their Why Don't We phase or move on and grow up and don't really care as much about the social aspect, the stan Twitter aspect of those things, and as well as I I change, people stop watching because it's not what they were drawn in for, or they're not interested in what they're drawn in for anymore. So you have to have people fall in love with you as a person opposed to a shtick or whatever, or a like fad or something. Like you can do all those Rainbow Loom channels that came up doing Rainbow Loom. What happened to them now? Like they're gone. So think about what you want to do, and if it's something you genuinely want to do, like I love Rainbow Loom, that's what I want to do, go for it, because that's you and people will fall in love with you being passionate. But don't do something just because it's popular right now, because time moves on and things move on. So be careful with what you do, because you could get yourself in a tricky situation and that's not fun. Another thing that I want to say for people who are thinking about starting channels or again trying to improve them is Tubebuddy. I've been using Tubebuddy for a little bit and I got lazy and stopped using it, but it does help. Download it, just use the free version. A bunch of the videos I was watching as well, they were talking about the exact same thing. Tubebuddy can be your best friend. It's a very, very simple thing to download. It's very simple to use. It can help you with your hashtags, with your thumbnails, with your titles, with everything like that. It kind of helps you create and generate your video and make sure that the title or the hashtags or the trends that you're trying to put into it aren't oversaturated, because the truth of the matter is YouTube is not going to push a video that has 0 views. They're not going to push a video that has 10 views. And if there's 1,000 videos out there tying my shoes and you're the 1,000th video and you have 2 views, YouTube's not going to push yours. They're going to push one of the videos that was out before yours that has maybe 1,000 views. That's going to kind of push it to a different demographic, and you're not going to get in these suggested boxes, which means your channel's not going to grow, your engagement's not going to grow, and you're just going to sit there with this video of you tying your shoes with 3 views on it. And obviously that's not what anybody wants. So use Tubebuddy, it definitely helps. And like I said, take all this stuff with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, do what makes you happy and do what you want to do. If you want to sit there and tie your shoes, and if you want to sit there and do Rainbow Loom, you go do you. You do what you want to do and you hope for the best. Like at the end of the day, you kind of just figure it out and do what you think you need to do. But these are all the tips that I kind of compiled into my notes that I thought was the best, and now we're going to try them. The first part of this video is kind of me rambling about tips, and the second part of me is actually going to be trying these tips. So I filmed a reaction video right before this. I filmed my reaction to Shawn Mendes' new album, which will already be out. I'm posting it today. So I'm going to spend the next little while editing the video, making sure it's engaging, making sure the thumbnail's good, putting all the tags, all that kind of stuff into the video, and then using Tubebuddy, making sure everything is all like cohesive, and posting it and seeing how it goes. Reaction videos are definitely a time-sensitive video. If you are somebody that is interested in reactions, make sure you are aware that time sensitivity is something that is a thing. There's many other things that kind of go with this. There's current events that happen that if you want to talk about it or if you want to do something regarding it, be cautious with that kind of stuff. You have to be fast to act in your game. A lot of times when I do reactions, I like to film, edit, and upload them all in the same night. Like the video or the music video or the sound or whatever, the song comes out at 9 p.m. my time. Film the reaction, I'll edit it, I'll upload it, and I'll get it up by midnight. I'm pretty fast at editing. I just use iMovie because I think it's simple. I think it looks cohesive enough. I think it gets done what I need to do. Time sensitivity is a thing. Be aware of that, be cautious of that. I'm going to go edit this video. Speaking of time sensitivity, song did come out last night, so I'm already a little bit behind where I would have liked to be, but because I was exhausted, I just did not do it. So I'm gonna move on from that. Let's go on to the second part of this video. That wasn't gonna be a transition because I don't want it to be. I just can't hit the button because my cat is sitting on me. Okay, so ignore the red splotch on my face. I just come from the gym and I have been sitting in bed on TikTok for the last like 10 minutes or so, and then I realized that I got distracted. I have my laptop here. I went through and I edited my video that I was going to post today, and then I exported it and I watched it, and everything I am satisfied with. I think the editing is fine. So now I'm going through and I am uploading it. Another thing that I do want to talk about is the importance of using your features on YouTube. Use the hashtags, use the tags, use the thumbnails, use the playlists, and most importantly, over anything else, make sure you have an end screen. It is so important. Every single video that I watched about this talked about end screens. I always use them. I think they help so much. You can definitely tell when certain videos do well and you have a certain specific video at the end in your end screen, that video tends to do a little bit better than typically would as well. Use the end screen. Put in either something that's dedicated to, you know, current times or your most recent video, or something that is like, what I like to do personally is I like to put in for the viewers, like what's best for the viewers. So then YouTube will then decide based on the viewers' watch history, I suppose, as to what would be best for them. So make sure you always do that. So my video is now uploaded. I have to finish my thumbnail, which I am not happy with it right now, so I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more, upload it, and see how it goes. I went through and like reaction videos are a little bit different. When I was talking about saturation of the content before, it is a little bit different, but I do want to say when you use Tubebuddy, it will show you a little section below your tag section with suggested / recommended tags. So I added in all my tags and I've actually gone back into the video after I've already done it and I am adding in the tags that it recommends. As long as they fit the video. Like I'm not going to add in, there's some random Jessica Soho or something always pops up for my videos because my name is also Jessica. So obviously keep them relevant. The whole thing about clickbait, don't make something that's not, you know, doesn't make sense. But I'm gonna do my thumbnail and talk to you guys in a second. Alright, so I have now finished my thumbnail. I like to do my thumbnails on Canva. I think it's a great website. I used to use PicMonkey, but then they changed it. Oh, hi, Belle. Come here. Hi, beautiful. You can come sit right over on this side. Ew. Ew, why do you stink? Oh my god, why do you stink so bad? Did you not clean your paws properly? No, Belle. I gotta make sure you don't have poo on your paws. Why do you stink so bad? Did you not clean yourself? No, Belle, stop. Okay, you just stink. You stink. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm sorry, but you stink. Jesus. Okay, so my thumbnail is done. Anyway, so I use Canva for my thumbnails. I used to use PicMonkey and then they changed it. And like all the features basically that you can possibly do, you have to have the premium version, which your girl is not about to pay money to do that when there's so many other options. So I use Canva now and I export it out of there after I do all, you know, the little finishing touches. And then I actually go and I just use like the software on my computer to then go around and I like to circle certain things and outline certain things and kind of just add a little bit of another element to it. So what I've been doing lately is I've been outlining the bodies in my thumbnails. Belle, that's my Christmas tree, don't play with it. So if you probably look at this thumbnail, I've probably outlined myself in it and that's probably it. Belle! But yeah, I like to outline stuff. I think it makes it look clean. I think it makes it look sharp because thumbnails are such a small feature of, you know, the video. Like it doesn't have really that big of a detail to the video, but it's the first thing you see. So you still want it to look good even though, you know, it's not actually the video itself. It doesn't really have much relevance. It's the marketing aspect of it. So you think of companies like they market, they use advertising, they use commercials, they use stuff like that. Well, think of this as your advertising. This is your packaging on your product, is your thumbnail. So you have to make sure that your thumbnail is a good representation. I am not setting up my ring light right now because frankly, I don't want to, and also I need to charge my phone and I use the plug for my phone for my ring light. Anyways, so I uploaded my video a little while ago. It has been live for, I don't know, man, I really can't tell you. I'm gonna figure that out right now. I should have looked at this beforehand. It has been live now for almost 2 hours, and it's doing a lot better than my other videos have done recently, and a lot of reactions tend to do better. So again, kind of like what I said, it follows, you know, what's your niche? Who views your channel? Who's interested in your content? It's gotten a lot more views than the rest of my videos do. It's not like one that's like outstanding, but it's doing genuinely better. I gained subscribers since I posted it, which like for me, 1 subscriber per video is good because a lot of videos I lose them. That's fun. But yeah, it's doing better. It has no comments. There's no like engagement in that sense, but there is quite a few likes. So people are engaging that way. They're just not engaging with commenting. So that is something that I do want to work on because obviously getting the engagement up on your videos, getting, you know, likes and comments and people to share it, like all that kind of stuff tells YouTube that people are enjoying it. So if you're watching this, comment something please. I am actually going to go into the comments and type a little question or something that people can then interact with. So if you do look in the comments, you'll see me asking, hey, what's your favorite Shawn Mendes song or whatever it might be. I'm going to end this video off here. This video I know is going to be very long, so I'm going to try and cut it down to the point. Well, one last thing about cutting it down to the point that I want to say is the video that I just posted, I really focused on cutting out some of the garbage, cutting out some of the random stuff that wasn't engaging, and my viewership, my average like watch time has gone up from previous videos. Again, reactions tend to have more of a drawn attention to it than some of my other videos do because you're focusing on the song opposed to just focusing on me talking about something. So I went up by quite a bit on this video rather than other videos to an actual okay point. I think it has 4.6 out of 7 minutes is the average view time. So almost 5 minutes of the video is viewed, and that's about how long the actual song is. So as soon as my reaction with the song's over, I kind of talk a little bit at the end about some stuff, and that's when people kind of click out. But the majority of the watch time, the majority of the people watched most of the video of the actual song portion of it, which is good and I'm happy with. But anyways, my camera's blinking at me that it's about to die, so I'm gonna end this off right here. But thank you guys for watching. I love you. Thank you for sticking to the end if you do. If you didn't stick to the end, still thank you for watching part of it. Give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And comment down below what your goal is for 2022, because at this rate, this video is gonna be posted towards the end of December. And you know what? I wanna know what your goal is for the upcoming year. Mine is to really work on myself as well as my channel. I want to grow. I want to become more confident with it. I want to do a lot more vlogs. I want to do a lot more traveling. I just want to kind of grow and gain a lot more experiences in this upcoming year. But with that all being said, I'm gonna head out now. I'm going to pee my pants, so one of the main reasons I have to go. But I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Also, my social medias are down below if you want to check them out. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. All right, goodbye.
Just think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right.